I'm Kenji, and you are watching In Real Life by Buska. Today, I have promised I will share where I'm will start my journey as a digital nomad. But first, I know the world is not perfect, and I also try to find a combination where I'm not living on the rock and still keep informed. And especially now when I have this Show Me channel here on YouTube, because it can look like I just maybe blind for privileges or in generally just live on a pink cloud. That's not the case, I will say. I unfortunately also got a reminder the other day when I was trying to reconnect with my friend in Aarhus that I have not seen for years. First, my train was postponed, then suddenly it was cancelled, or there was actually no information whatsoever what was going on. And then I think half an hour after, there was stopping another random train at this station, and I found out eventually this was because there had been some explosions at the Israeli embassy that had made things go a little bit out of the normal order. This makes me feel angry, but also concerned for the future. And let me make this clear, I feel bad for everyone that experience war and have conflicts near to their hearts, but attacking other people's embassy is not the solution, especially not when you are a guest in another country. However, I don't have the solution. I'm not a politician. I just try to live my life the best way as I can. I believe, though, it's important that we build bridges to each other, not walls. I believe travel and curiosity can help us understand each other better. And that is also one of the reasons for I love exploring different countries and cultures because it every time I've been out traveling, I gain some new knowledge. I understand maybe things better that I did not understand before, and also it makes me be less biased. For example, I can admire a beautiful mosque in Istanbul, or without being a Muslim, or admire art or other countries' culture and food without letting go of my own Viking heritage or whatever. One other topic I would like to address is also that there has been a lot of talk about how young people and actually also adults feel bad because they only see the perfect world on social media, the things they cannot afford, the things they don't have and don't look like. And as a Libra, it's important for me to keep things balanced. And even though I planned that I want to make a feel good, worry free channel, it's also important. I feel that we can talk about the ugly things in life. And I also want to address that I am fully aware that maybe not everyone have the same means or can do what I do because I maybe grew up in a different country or have a different passport or whatever. However, I still want to inspire. That this is my plan with my channel to keep it authentic with no AI, photoshopping. I will suggest for everyone that have this and struggle with this, try to follow the things that you like and motivate you and inspires you, and the things that makes you doubt yourself too much, unfollow that. It should not be harder than that. And from now on, let us dig in to about the destination. List for the destination I would like to go to was like affordable living, a lovely culture, better weather than I have here in rainy Denmark at the moment, and accessible flights to the destination and from that destination because I plan to go for indefinite time. I have no really clear goal of about when I will stop this journey, but I will do it as long as I can afford it. And then first I was thinking Romania. It's green, it's beautiful. It's I really loved it when I had a few days in Bucharest a few years back. But then I thought, no, I also want something that can push me out of my comfort zone, something that is far away and where maybe I will not say one day, oh, I give up, and then I go home. And then I thought Mexico. Yeah, it sounds nice. then I was a little bit worried that I did not speak enough Spanish. And then I was close to book a flight to Cancun, but then the prices skyrocketed out of nowhere. So then I was too late for that. Then I thought India, because it's so full of life. There's so many people in India. But then I have also scrolled Instagram and seen very crowded trains and other stuff. And then I thought, maybe this is not the beginner country as a digital nomad. And then I landed on Vietnam. Vietnam is a place I have not heard much about, but what I heard from there is always nice. I heard it's beautiful, and the food is also something that is really trending at the moment here in Europe. So yeah, the choice turned out to be Vietnam. Going on a long trip like this, that there is some preparation you have to do. Personally, I have never been one that getting homesick, but sometimes, of course, I also miss my friends when I stop up and so on. And it's important for me to keep connected with all my friends. And I don't know for how long this journey will be. I don't know how good the connection will be with the Wi-Fi and so on. So for the last 2 weeks and until the day I'm going with the flight, I will be visiting my friends all around Denmark. And I have been taking the train, so it has to make me a bit tired, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. And good times never come back bad again, or something like that. Sorry for my English. As you can hear, it's not my first language. Then I also have to decide on what kind of luggage I will bring. I decided on bring a bag that is too big to be my personal belonging under the flight seat, but small enough for me to be my carry-on luggage. However, I chose something I can put on the bag with no wheels because sometimes I take crazy paths through flowers or nature or something like that, and it's just easier. And it will also keep me avoiding buying too much stuff when I'm going around. Then I will also be visiting my grandmother because this is something she's quite old. She's in her 80s now. So I know I will not have her forever. None of us actually live forever, but she have an age now where I sometimes can get a bad conscience if I don't visit her enough. So this is something that is really important for me to take off my list and spend as much time with her as possible before I'm going, and then I will do my best to send her a postcard from around the world because she's from a generation that have not been outside of Denmark, and she have mostly seen things on the television. She actually admitted the other day that she feel that television is the greatest invention in her lifetime because it made people possible to see things that they never will have been able to see. However, I also need to live my own life, and as long I have fresh knees and so on, then I prefer to see them with my own eyes and almost be able to touch the things. And there is just something different when you can smell the spices on the bazaar or something like that, right? Um, then there is also another thing we have to have in mind when you're going. There can be visa requirements that can be very different from each person. I am allowed to be in Vietnam for 90 days, but this can be different from other European citizens, I believe, and depending on where you're from. So please check that requirements before you're going. That is your own responsibility. So have you considered a gap year or starting out as a digital nomad, but you don't really know how to start? You're afraid to do many mistakes or something like that. You are maybe a solo traveler, you don't have any friends to travel with, and then you get worried about how to do it. Then this channel will be for you because I will do this as a solo traveler with no prior experience. I am no high tech skilled IT guy, so I'm not earning a tons of money or something like this. So in the future on this channel, I will be sharing my first impressions from Vietnam and other insights for solo traveler and just in generally good vibes, hopefully. I also want to say Dankeschön to my viewers in Germany, muchas gracias to my viewers from Colombia and Mexico, and everyone else that is watching, no matter where you're from. it's really motivating, and it's something I really appreciate. So thank you all, and toodaloo, see you soon.